Hello, this is David, and today I'm at the Moorways Sports Village in Derby for the East Midlands Masters Long Course Swimming Championships 2024. I'm competing in 6 races today, including the 50, 100, 200 and 400 metres freestyle, as well as the 50 metres butterfly and 200 metres individual medley. I'm absolutely killing myself in my final competition of 2024. I'm not expecting much today because I've got a little bit of an injury which I suffered just over last week, so only just about able to do dives once again, and I'm a little bit out of practice and fitness, having recently done a house move where life's just gotten in the way and I've had to I've not been as consistent or intense with my training as I normally am and would like to be. So today is very much just a fun event. So if you give this video a like, I'd very much appreciate it. Remember to follow and subscribe for more swimming content, and to swim faster on limited training time, head on over to westcough.com. But otherwise, without any further ado, let's dive right in to today's competition. So first up was the longest event of the day, the 400 metres freestyle, and I came in with a time of 5 minutes 10 seconds 0.52, a time that I'm actually really happy with. My entry time that I put down was a 5:20. I knew that I'd be able to hold 120s and therefore get that 5:20. However, I wasn't quite sure how much faster I was capable of going. So this just goes to show that I was holding 1:17s and a halves, not quite because of the 0.5 seconds on the end there, but a 5:10 that I'm really happy with. The first time that I've swum a 400 metres freestyle at all, let alone long course, so a really good time for me there. A PB, because I've never swum it before, so I'm very happy with that, and it's actually close to what my sister has PB'd in when she was taking swimming a whole lot more seriously. So nearly a family record there, and perhaps something for me to think about next year, whether I want to add this event to my repertoire, just to shake things up a little bit and make next year maybe a little bit more interesting, to do something different. But yeah, great start, really happy with that time, well above my entry time and what I thought I was going to come close to doing. So yeah, it's put a nail in the wall, and so now whenever I do this event again, just look to continuously improve on that and perhaps go for a cheeky sub 5 minutes. Next up was the 200 metres individual medley, where I came in with a time of 2:52.93. My entry time of 2:40 being rather optimistic there. I think with the 400, where I was a little bit pessimistic, this one I was overly optimistic. 12 seconds over my entry time, and having done a little bit of mental maths, the time that I actually came up with makes a lot more sense. Again, first time that I've swum the 200 metres IM, so a PB, a target, a chisel in that wall for me to try and beat next time I ever come to swim the 200 metres IM again. So can't be too unhappy. It's a baseline marker that I know I've done and therefore can attempt to swim better in the past. Swim went well. Really enjoyed the actual fly leg of it, that felt nice and smooth. However, I think in doing so I used up too much energy for that. I was feeling it quite a bit on the backstroke, where that's typically the one where things are nice and straightforward. You're taking back in the oxygen because you've got the ability to breathe all the time on the backstroke, and then absolutely died on the breaststroke and had very little to give on the freestyle leg. And given that freestyle is my best stroke, naturally I want as maximal energy going into that final 50 to really drive on home. So yeah, things to learn from that event, but otherwise a really good swim. So the third and final race of the morning for me was the 100 metres freestyle, where I came in with a time of 1:04.58 seconds, a whole 2.2 seconds above the personal best time long course that I set in July of this year at European Long Course Masters. So quite a way off of that, but as I said, life has hit. I haven't been training as much as I wanted to, and therefore a personal best time I was definitely not expecting today. Maybe wanted to come a little bit closer, but on the fact that I'd already gone 600 meters racing today, which pretty much beats all competitions. I normally only ever race 400 meters across an entire competition, so 600 meters of racing in the morning meant I was going into this quite tired. I didn't have an opportunity to cool down after either the 400 freestyle or the 200 IM, which meant again going into it not quite cooled off and loosened, and similarly had barely any rest following the 200 meters IM. So it's not a total surprise I came in with a worse time, but felt strong down the second 100. Maybe could have put in a little bit more effort and more energy into that final 100. However, on the basis that for the 400 free and the 200 IM, I was trying to not go out too quickly. Maybe that mindset came into the 100 meters free, where I should have gone out a little bit quicker and tried to hold on a bit more. So maybe trying to chop and change from more endurance events to sprint events was the difference also there, but not too unhappy with that swim. It's a long course time that's reasonably happy with, and in perspective, when I swam this 2 years ago, I came in with a 106, so can't be too unhappy. So a 33.20 in the 50 meters butterfly, and it's quite obvious that the fatigue is starting to kick in. Previous personal best in the long course setting is a 31.66, so at least, I can't do the maths, my brain is so tired at this point, but a second and a half at least off my long course personal best. So it's evident that my morning's racing is affecting my afternoon's swim session. How the race went, I think I just didn't have enough energy, wasn't able to really get the arms round nice and quickly as I would do normally on a 50 meters fly. So yeah, I'll put this one down to fatigue. So a 2:26.26 in the 200 meters freestyle. I think that's 5 seconds off of the personal best of a 2:21 that I set in Belgrade just 4 or 5 months ago. So yeah, it just goes to show how much fatigue can really impact your racing. On that day, I was going into the race fresh. You know, it was the only race that I did that day, and I had a day off of swimming or any training the day before, so I went into it nice, fresh and tapered. So I think what this gala is showing me is just how much tapering actually works, and just how much doing multiple races in one session on any given day actually impacts your body and tires it. So this is a really important lesson for me to learn. So previously poo-pooed doing multiple races on any given day. However, given the differences in times, I think it's really been quite humbling for me in that sense. And finally, a 29.17 in the 50 meters freestyle, previous personal best of 28.38. I certainly was not expecting to go anywhere near that fast. However, I'm very happy to have kept it down to a low 29 point. I thought that this was going to be a mid 29 or even a high 29, given how tired I'm feeling and some of the results that I've had in previous races earlier today. However, something just comes out of me for the 53. I'm able to take it to that next level, and on the basis that this was the last race, I knew that I could expend everything that I had within me, this one final splash and dash. So that is what I did, and came out with a 29.17, which, given how tired I am and how much energy I've exerted in all my other races, is not at all bad. So that is it from me from the East Midlands Masters Long Course Championships 2024. I've thoroughly enjoyed today, and on the basis that I knew I wasn't going to be in contention for personal bests, it just took the pressure off and enabled me to enjoy today, speak to people and just have an absolutely fantastic time. And it's been great to do that, because most of my races I feel as though I have to be switched on, have to come out with an incredible result, and therefore don't get the chance to socialise all that much and just enjoy being there and enjoying racing. So I'm thoroughly glad I've got the opportunity to do that today. Just wanted to shout out to the several people that came up to me, said that they enjoy the channel, enjoy watching my YouTube videos, and said hello. I really love it when people come up to me and do that, and it just goes to show that actually what I'm doing people are enjoying. So it really gives me the motivation to continue. So thank you very much for that. That is it for me in racing in 2025. It's 2024 rather, final race of the year. It hasn't been the best of ends to the year with racing. However, given that I've just been hit by life over the past month, it is not all that surprising. However, I've enjoyed my final competition of the year very, very much. The kilometre from hell is over. The 400 free, the 200 IM, the 100 free, the 50 fly, the 200 free and the 50 free has come to a close. It's been fun, it's been a challenge, and it's been interesting to see how I'd get on given how many races I've been doing. But otherwise, I've been David Westcough. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.
For more swimming content, subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Go from fitness swimmer to confident competitor by taking part in my Master Swimming Bootcamp at westcough.com/bootcamp, or watch another of my videos.